Fun times. Fun times.
Let's see where brunch is.
Everyone, let's pretend we just talked about an inside joke that no one else can hear.
Inside joke that no one else can hear.
Exposition and
Oh, there's
cold
so much
open
freaking
laughter.
exposition.
Okay, welcome
Thanks for backing
everyone.
me up, y'all.
Excuse me. Welcome everyone to the Brunch of Idiots podcast. And happy brunch to Tekekoi Turkey. Griffin, if you're listening, let me know if that's correct.
It's probably not.
Probably not, but I'm not Turkish. So I am your host, RJ. I'm joined here with Jay.
Hello.
And Aiden.
Hello.
And Riley.
Hi.
After Jay, my brain kind of short-circuited, and I forgot I was supposed to continue.
It's just Jay, everybody.
It's just
Jay.
It's just me and RJ.
We've
and
changed the
two
podcast
phantoms.
to Just Jay Podcast.
Just, please
Jay
don't.
and RJ.
That would be so funny if we just did an episode where none of us talk except for Jay the entire time. Anyway,
Oh, no.
Jay gets
So-
a soliloquy.
today I thought we would talk about some peeves, or I guess brain icks was the way I described it earlier today. So the topic for me had formed in my brain. I was at McDonald's in the drive-through line waiting to get food, right? Or waiting to order, I should say. And you know how they have like the double drive-through line?
Yeah.
So my luck with McDonald's is anytime I go to the drive-through and there are multiple lanes, every single time there is someone there, right? In one of the lanes. There's someone in front of me that will go into the empty lane. And so I'm thinking, oh, the person who's already there will have already been
going to
ordering
be
their food and
faster.
will be leaving soon. So I pull up behind them. And they don't order soon. They take forever because they're ordering the entire menu. And this happens to me so frequently that I thought maybe I'll reverse psychology it. And it didn't happen. And so I kind of had a philosophical thought in my brain. And I was like, a line, meaning like a queue line, is only as fast as the person in front of you.
This is very true. This
Yeah.
is
And
very true.
that kind of got me thinking about the whole thing. I know it annoys a lot of people, but when you're walking and there's someone really slow in front of you that you can't get around. So that's kind of where my brain went, and that's kind of the vibe that I'm looking to talk about in this episode. But what about y'all? Y'all got any peeves or anything like that?
Bro, I got one I was reminded of today. Like, what?
Love that.
So, at work today, and this is not the first time this has happened, but it's just relevant because it happened again today. I had left, so I work, for those who don't know, at an airport for UPS. I load the airplanes there, so we have the little, like, tractor tugs, so we can pull, like shipping containers and stuff around, on the facility. So, general rule of thumb, right, is if somebody leaves their stuff on a tug, you don't just take it unless they're on the same crew as you, and you're going to end up returning it back to them anyway. Today, I had left my lunchbox on a belt loader, and I saw somebody move my bag from a belt loader to a tug, so I knew where it was. And then I went and unloaded a plane with 3 other people. We come back afterwards. All of our stuff was on the same tug. That tug had gotten moved, and our stuff had just, like, vanished. And so, like, we went and told our supervisor, like, 3 people, me and 2 others, all of our stuff was just gone. Couldn't find it. It wasn't on the tug we thought it was going to be on. Wasn't there. And it's like, if it's not your tug, unless you tell me where you're moving my stuff, do not take my tug and my stuff. It's not that hard. I've had this happen. They've also, I put my lunchbox on like stairs, like the aircraft stairs. Again, same sort of thing where like, if the stuff is there, either you leave the stuff on the ground when you take the stairs, or the stairs aren't moving. So somebody took one of the stairs one time and took my bag with it. I'm like, my lunchbox could be anywhere. It could be it could be on a different spot. It could be by where all the stairs go, but no, it was behind cleanup. At the very back of where we put all the empty cans. The stairs don't go there. Why it was there, I have no idea. So, my peeve, at least for this first one, people moving stuff that isn't theirs and not telling me where they put my things.
Yeah, that's both incredibly, like, disrespectful, but also just don't touch my stuff. If it's not yours, don't touch it. It's not that
I'm
hard.
easygoing. You can touch my stuff. Just tell me first, please. But anyway.
I feel that. I feel that in my bones.
Well.
Aiden,
Okay.
Riley, Peeves.
This one might be people who give their unsolicited opinion about your food.
Oh.
I cannot stand. I do not care if you think my food does not smell good, right? As long as it's not fish, right? I can understand being upset about fish smell, right? But if you don't like the scent of my beef stew because it smells like beef, I do not care. It's supposed to smell like beef. And I'm not going to, it's in a thermos, right? I open it up for 2 seconds, take a sip, and put it back, right? That's it. This would happen all the time at the salon that I worked at, like before the last one. And it was mostly because the girl didn't like me. Other people would like microwave curries. They would microwave like all sorts of like pungent things in the back room because you can't really smell it up front because there's, salon smells going on, right?
Yeah.
But she didn't like me, so she didn't like my food. I would bring it anywhere else, and people were like, "Man, that smells good. What is it? What is it?" Like, it's soup that I made myself, because I like my frickin' soup. Okay? I am a soup
At the
girly.
soup store.
So, yeah, I cannot stand it. Or, like, you could be sitting in a restaurant with other people, right? And you ordered something that somebody else might not like. And then all of a sudden, it's everybody's problem that they don't like the thing that you ordered. Cannot stand it. Shut up. Do not tell me anything. I didn't ask. Yeah. I apparently had some very strong pent-up emotions about that one.
I am so glad you brought up restaurants because that actually reminded me of one. Y'all know the whole birthday song tradition that like every sit-down restaurant has.
Yes.
They are so
birthday.
obnoxious.
Oh, no,
and
they do the other one. That's right.
Yeah, because the happy birthday song is like copyright or whatever.
Yeah.
well, yeah. But it's just so annoying to me when I'm sitting there just trying to enjoy my dinner or lunch or whatever the situation may be. And all of a sudden there's yelling and hollering and singing at the table behind you. And I'm like, okay, so the staff members, and this is all generally speaking, I know there are some people who are going to disagree with this, but generally speaking, the staff members don't like doing it. The people at the table don't like doing it. The people around you don't like it. In most circumstances, I would argue that the person who's being sung to doesn't enjoy it. So, like, why are we doing this?
It's a public humiliation ritual.
I think the only time I have ever enjoyed hearing Happy Birthday was my birthday this year, and that was because the table next to ours at dinner was also celebrating some random person's birthday. Same day.
Is it
And
bad?
I found this hilarious.
Was I
Is
there
it-
for this?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it bad
What were
that
we saying,
I
Nate?
really enjoy the birthday thing? I enjoy
No.
being around it. I enjoy being the birthday boy for it.
It is built for you, Aiden.
It's very
That is-
much
that
built
is
for
an
me. I
Aiden-
love birthdays.
like- But it's the golden retriever energy, right? And unfortunately, you found yourself with a friend group of one frog and 2 black cats.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's a friend group of a Bigfoot, an axolot, and a ghost. But
Just
Actually,
the
you
knight
know
in
what?
shining armor
That
over
is-
here.
Wow, this really does encapsulate our personalities pretty well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
that's why I thought
Yeah.
everyone picked.
But
No, I just like the Bigfoot.
to
And I
answer your
like the
question though, I don't think that's bad. I mean, you're allowed to enjoy what you like. I just think that widespread things like that affect a large group of people is highly inconsiderate.
Yeah.
I don't think I sent it to any. I saw a reel earlier this week of a guy at our local mall, just a random reel that happened to be at our local mall. A guy in the food court singing, like, he's like, "Hey everybody, it's this guy's birthday." It's like get the whole food court in
Oh
on it.
goodness.
Yeah, I'm like,
Is
bro.
the one
no.
closest to you?
Yes, the one that I grew up
Why
in.
would you do that?
I
That's-
don't know.
I mean, hasn't there been like
So
2
bad.
shootings there in the last 6 months?
Again, I don't know.
I thought my
Do you
local
know
mall was
anything?
ghetto, but then I moved over there and that became the mall that I went to, and I was like, oh no.
Are we talking about the same mall?
I'm pretty sure. Hang on, let me chat you.
It's the one in this place at
At
right?
this area.
This location specifically with this theater
It's like, I don't mind talking about, yeah, it's the same one.
where
okay.
we watched insert film here.
Saying what film we saw in the theater, I don't think is gonna get me doxxed.
No, I'm gonna be so real with you. One of my favorite memories of that mall was going to see the midnight premiere of the second Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movie.
That was such a good
Because
time.
I was 13 years old and I thought I was the shiznits, let me tell you. I was like, I'm
Mhm,
13
mhm.
and I am going to a midnight premiere. I am so cool.
Heck
I don't
yeah.
remember what I've seen in that theater.
I mean, it's
I-
a decent.
I've seen like a few things there.
I say it's a decent theater, but my only metric is it doesn't smell like urine.
That's
Oh, that's this town for you.
And 90% of it smells like urine.
pet peeves. My mall smells like urine.
Ah, yes. How I love this nostalgic town that we lived in.
Lord.
Oh.
Aiden, I kind of skipped over you. Do you have any peeves?
When I get skipped over. No, I'm joking.
Whoa! And the podcast.
Noted. Okay,
We
so
failed.
anyone else got any peeves?
Oh, but for real.
For real though, this is gonna sound like. All right, so this is absolutely self-centered. I feel like, at least, whenever it feels like someone is, what's the word? Hold on, give me a second.
Are you grabbing a dictionary?
I
looking
have
it up.
to.
Dictionary.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
when someone, for like, to me, no reason is just diametrically opposed to what I'm trying to do or say, just
Oh,
seemingly out of the
yeah.
blue or out of the bat.
Like
they're
the
just
people who play devil's advocate constantly and are just super annoying about it.
That, or like when I say something and someone's just like, no, not this.
I know someone like
Um,
that.
or I'll try to like I'll try to remember something and someone's like, "No, it didn't happen this way."
Professional
Mm.
gaslighters.
Yeah,
I also know someone like that.
and one of the simplest ones, this is going to be spicy for the podcast,
Hmm.
was there was a point in time where on my end Riley had to talk me down. I
Oh no.
I say bless you whenever people sneeze. It's what I do. It's how to be nice on my end. And for
Right.
a while, there was this particular someone.
Ooh,
It
I
could be
wonder
any
who
of
that
us.
is. No, it could be. No, no one in this podcast would do that to you. No one.
Anytime that I said bless you, the answer was no. And it persisted for a while. I got really.
I think
You
at
got
some point,
so tilted.
you came and like talked to me about it. I'm like, oh my bad, I didn't realize it bothered you.
Yeah,
that
no,
much.
that
Wait.
was prompted by Riley.
I
Wait,
did.
was-
I was like, you have to talk to him.
Was this Jay? Because I
Yeah.
do that all the time with stuff.
It
was
was when
Jay.
you joined in on it that I just got so.
He
Oh,
was
I wasn't-
so mad.
I wasn't trying to join in on anything. That I just do that
I
always.
know,
know.
I know now, especially, but at the time, man, it was like I just wanted to leave calls
I
anytime.
think I was also dealing with some things at the time.
Yes,
So-
I had to like be like, okay, this is not how well-adjusted human beings interact with one another. So I'm gonna need you to step 2 steps back, analyze your friends' personalities,
And make a swing.
and give them a talk.
Oh,
Give them a swing set? Is that what you said?
I would love a swing set. That sounds great.
I'll build you a
Yes.
swing set.
Your
Yes,
head
take 2
would
steps
hit
back.
the like bar
swing set.
at the top of the swing set. Your neck is so long.
So, okay. Can I have a tangent?
Yes, you may have a tangent.
So,
This is the platform for it.
so at work the other day, so I had told one of my friends about a story where in high school, we were like roasting each other, just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have nothing good for anybody else, but I have a great one for myself. I'm like, yeah, I'm an albino giraffe, and everybody's like, what? Why? This feels. I kind of broke what was happening. So I tell one of my friends about this at work. And he remembers this. So he walks in after our cruise change, and he's like, oh man, I'm with the albino giraffe. And there's just a guy that doesn't know that the two of us know each other. And he's like, just staring at us. And so my friend, he walks out and he's like, dude, he knows you, right? Like, y'all know. It's like, yeah. It's like, oh, okay. I was like really concerned that he just opened up off the bat with that. Like, that felt really out of the blue.
He thought that guy just came at you swinging for no good reason.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, no, that takes me back to high school. And he's like, are you good? I'm like, I'm fine. It's an inside joke. Everything's okay. We're messing around. Like,
Are you okay?
yeah, it
That's
was.
sweet of your coworker for being concerned.
Well, I don't even know this guy. He's just a guy that works there that I've interacted with like twice. And so he comes up to me today and also calls me it.
That's
And, like,
beautiful.
Oh, fair enough. This is just a thing now.
This, I feel like, happens to me a lot more than I'm aware of. Because you know that whole trope of like when you walk past GTA NPCs and they're just like having some random conversation. You're like, what?
Yes.
What did you just say?
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, I
feel
would
like-
literally just walk around and listen to people because it was so
Yes.
funny.
Right.
I would
I
do
feel
the
like
same.
I'm that NPC for a lot of people because when I'm out in public with people that I'm comfortable with, I say the most egregious, out of pocket stuff, completely out of context, that I'm sure just has to sound so strange to someone who doesn't know me. And honestly, I like living my life that way. It's pretty fun, but like also
That is
I don't
hilarious.
care.
Joining calls with the four of us, like if
Mm.
anybody, or like even us joining calls with each other, sometimes this happens as well. Because
That
I'll
is
be
so
I'll be
true.
talking with like Matt or somebody.
Then out of nowhere, I hop in and we're both like, "Urgh."
Yeah, like
Start making whale noises at each other.
oh, it's so.
In the middle of Matt and Jay also making whale noises, but different
Yeah.
brands of whale noises.
It's
That's true.
our server is wild sometimes.
Hmm.
Y'all should join our Discord. Don't really.
Please no. We finally balanced the vibes out.
That's right. It's time to bring more people in.
No! I will bite you!
The time
So
is
anyway,
right.
I'll have the Discord link posted in the comments below.
I know where you live!
This time, though, it's just random strangers. Oh, goodness.
Well, actually, y'all probably do need to swing by at some point. I still have stuff for all three of you that I forgot to give you.
I feel bad asking for it when I'm over because I don't
Well,
want to be like, "Hey,
don't.
can I have my stuff?"
Hey, you forget, my brain is fried. I have no memory. Between trauma and life and
Being a
ADHD,
dad also
being a
doesn't
dad.
help. Yeah.
yeah, it's gone.
I'll pop by
Um,
sometime after work because work's not too far from where you live,
That's fair. Anyway,
relatively speaking.
other peeves, kind of having to do with, I guess, what Aiden was saying. Y'all ever met those people that you're trying to have a conversation with because they're really chatty, but they don't let you respond at all without just immediately talking over you and like commandeering the conversation and like basically having a dialogue with themselves?
Yes.
What? I know someone on my punch list that was like that.
I've had to work with a couple people like that, and I love them to death. They're such great people, but I can't talk to them. They talk to me, and I'm like, this has been great getting to know you better. I love it. Can I go back to my office now?
It's
Can I leave?
it's less being talked to and more being talked at,
Mm. Mhm.
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah, nah.
My new job
Yeah.
is essentially getting people to do that. So
I need to make you talk at me so I can understand what's happening.
I don't have the capability of doing that. I think that is beyond my personalities.
I feel like I do
Yeah.
that sometimes and then
Factory
like
settings.
stop.
Question.
Da.
Are
Answer.
things that immediately and deeply anger me also a peeve?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, I got one.
Let's hear.
This guy's also on my punch.
Aiden's got a little black
Aiden's
notebook.
got a very short punch list, but it is
Aiden's
a
got
punch
The
list.
death
It is a
note.
punch list. So, I'm gonna keep it short and to the point. People that are rude for the sake of being rude.
Mm. Mm.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
I'm not talking about like the little jibs and jabs that we do to each other for jokes and giggles. I'm talking like we were sitting in this I'll just be frank with it. We were sitting in this sermon and it was a Hispanic preacher as a guest and talking about
He was preaching in Spanish.
yeah, in Spanish. And this kid that took a liking to sit next to us all, for some reason,
Because we were cool.
I think
just
his mom.
started, like, spouting racist slurs at the preacher
In the middle of the sermon.
in the middle of the sermon, out loud.
Oh my god.
It was
Yeah.
horrible.
It was not good.
I was ready yesterday at that point to throw down.
Oh, was this recently?
No.
No. It
Oh.
was
This
it
was
was like 10
years
years
back.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd smack him.
Dude,
Yeah.
Aiden and I gave this kid the verbal tongue lashing of a century to the point where adults thought that we were going to beat this child up.
Valid
I
crash
would
out, to be honest.
have. If
I know
it-
you would have.
If it wasn't for my friends that helped me not get.
Well, this kid also apparently, I found out years later, used to bully me, and I just never noticed.
The crap out of you.
I
This
was so
kid
mad.
would like say the meanest, vilest things to Jay. And Jay smooth-brained his way into not caring.
See that axolot face?
It was amazing.
That was an actual representation.
It was, yeah, I didn't find out until years after the fact. I was just like, fine.
I never understood. I was like, this kid doesn't bother you. Why are you hanging out with him? And you were like, yeah, I mean, he's weird, but he's okay. And
Wait,
I
did I know
was,
this child?
No, you did
No,
not.
you
This was at our
didn't.
church.
You had the pleasure of not crossing paths with this kid.
And this guy, at least from my memory of it, like, did actually enjoy, like, me as a human being to some extent. And so I was like, he's a strong dude. If something ever happens to me, he'll figure it out.
You'd probably sit there and
He
laugh at you.
liked hanging out with you because he could say the meanest crap to you and get away with it because you wouldn't tell anybody.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that bad. I'll be
It
quite
was
honest.
horrible. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. He threatened to kill you like 3 times, Jay.
See, that didn't bother me because I wanted to. I don't know if I can say that live, but you know.
Dang.
That's
Yeah, I wouldn't.
horrible.
Valid, though. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Oh.
It does bring another pet peeve to mind. I didn't realize I'd have so many.
Aiden unfurled the scroll and he has discovered that it just keeps going.
When a child whines like a spoiled brat child.
But Mom, I don't want that color popsicle. It's only my second favorite. You need to go to the store and get the other one.
That or like when you need to take something away from the kid, they're just immediately like, eh.
Yeah.
It's just like, for some reason, that just triggers a reflex in my brain where it's like, dopamine slap.
Lord.
I will get dopamine if I slap this child.
Trade offer?
Of course, I don't do that. And I would never do that.
Well, let us make this perfectly clear. Aiden does not slap children and we do not condone such actions.
Absolutely.
Aiden would never forgive himself if he ever hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
he might.
well, except for the people on his slap list.
In
Yeah.
my punch list.
Punch list. That's what it is.
Same thing. Slap,
Yeah,
punch,
close enough.
kick, poke,
Slaps
stab.
can knock people out.
All right, I
faster
should
than
probably let someone else have the floor as far as peeves go before this goes really downhill.
One of my
Any
peeves
takers?
is when somebody tells me to do one thing. Like, I specifically ask them, hey, how do you want me to do this thing? They tell me how to do it. I go do it. And then they come back to me later. And they're like, actually, hey, do it this way instead. I'm like, I'm already done. You've told me how to do this. This is how you wanted it done. Why are you wanting me to change it now?
Yeah.
that is exactly what happened at work all this last week. Every
The first time I got genuinely angry at UPS, and like kind of freaked out some of my coworkers, I had asked my supervisor, "Hey, where do you want me to put these?" And she's like, yeah, just go put them over here. I'm like, okay, cool. So I went, parked them over there, and like she turns around like after I park them, and she looks at me and is like, actually, hey, can you move them over there? I'm like, you just told me to put them here. I
Just now?
like why would you want me to move them if you said this was fine?
You would have
I
not survived living at our house.
no, I would
We
not
would
have.
rearrange our furniture once every month in the larger living areas, and
The
my mom would
furniture
do that.
And we couldn't say no.
The f- See, I didn't say no. I didn't get mad directly at my supervisor, but my coworkers who I ran into like immediately after this, I was they'll remember. They know what happened.
You
But
know who you are.
well, they don't listen to this podcast. I've told them to.
Well,
You should
if you
tell
ever
them
hear
to
this,
listen to this episode.
Specifically.
yeah.
But well, the furniture at our house, funnily enough, stays the same place. Like it has not moved.
I don't think your
Ever.
parents have the same brand of neurodivergence that my parents have.
No, they don't.
Yeah. My mom would get bored and be like, you know what? We're going to rearrange the furniture and then I want to paint this room green. But mom, we painted it blue like a month ago. Yeah, it's the bad blue. This is
I'm
not
not
the good
feeling
blue.
it.
My
Needs to be
room has
green.
been the same color since before I was born. It has not been repainted, has not been changed. It has been faded mint green for 22 years.
I think that's good for you. You need some level of stability.
Yeah.
And if it just so happens to be the place that you live, it might as well be. You know?
Fair. Yeah.
I have a road related peeve.
Oh.
So this one is kind of multifaceted. So I'll expand on the different points. But the generalized term is turning into a parking lot or a street. Okay.
You know, no, I know what you mean, but do continue.
So the first problem that I have is people who either decide to slow all the way down to 2 miles an hour to turn,
Yes.
or the people who go full speed until they're at the turn and then slam on their brakes and whip over into the turn.
Yes.
The next part of this is people who turn and decide that instead of turning straight into their side of the turn lane, they decide to cut diagonally across it.
What?
It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, for instance, if you're going through a parking lot and you need to make essentially a U-turn, so you need to turn through the turn lane and then make a left turn, right? Normally, you would think you swing all the way into the right-hand side and straighten your car out and then turn left. No, they'll cut diagonally through it and then make an even more drastic turn because their car is not, what is that, parallel? Yeah, parallel to the, right?
Dang.
Oh.
Yeah, no, perpendicular.
Yeah. Well, regardless, whatever the term is, it bothers me when people cut through at an angle. And then the last part of that is whenever you are turning into something, when you're making a right turn, and someone decides they're just going to cut directly past the back of your vehicle instead of letting you finish your turn first, and they come like inches from hitting your car. I'm like, you couldn't have waited like 0.5 seconds more for me to just finish making my turn?
Yep.
All things that irritate me with right-hand turns.
Angry car stuff.
The road. TM.
To be honest, though, most drivers peeve me.
Yeah.
I'm impatient, so left-hand turns like make me want to die.
See, I only ever want to take protected left-hand turns. I am terrified of unprotected left-hand turns.
Mm,
I
valid.
I've seen way too many wrecks, especially in the areas where myself and my family, like my immediate family, lives. Like there are like 5 deaths a year because of either left-hand turns or like unprotected left-hand turns or running stop signs or lights. Like and people are going like 45, 50 miles an hour and slamming into other people. Like, ooh, there are too many deaths. Can't do it. I need a protected turn.
Yeah, that's fair. There's where our apartment is, it's like right next to a very populated road. So it's a
Oh,
3-lane road,
yes.
and it's a nightmare if you ever need to make uh, a turn against traffic. So like a left turn lane across the 3 lanes or a right turn lane across. Anyway, so what I've adopted as my strategy, because the lights are not synced to make traffic any easier. So you either have no traffic or all the traffic or staggered traffic. It really just depends. But what I've adopted is if you're trying to make a left-hand turn, you make a right-hand turn, get in the center lane, and then make a U-turn when it's
Yep.
clear.
Yep.
It's just so much easier than having to wait for a safe gap.
So dumb, but like it makes complete sense.
That intersection, uh, I hate it.
Yeah.
Like,
Me too. It's my
it's
least
not even
favorite part
better
about
at
living here.
night. Like, I think the
No.
last time I was over at your apartment, I think ended up leaving from your apartment at like 10:30 or something like that, if I remember correctly. Something along like it was dark out, and I'm like,
Yeah.
surely there will be less traffic. No,
Nope. Not even on weekends.
no, it's so bad.
Any other
Mm,
peeves? Riley? Jay?
So,
probably have some, but Jay goes first.
so I have glasses. I have dog water vision. We all know this. The viewers who didn't know this now know this.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see for Jack.
Uh,
So, what I get all of the time from the people is, "Hey, how many fingers am I holding up?"
how many fingers am I holding?
And what's
This is
worse is
so
when I get it
dumb.
wrong.
Every
Oh
You're reinforcing the stereotype, Jay.
I look, it's so bad. Like I'm not legally blind. I thought I was. I'm not, but I'm close. I'm like halfway there. It's not. It's not good. And between that and being colorblind, and so I get all of the people asking, "Hey, what color does this look like?" I'm like, I don't know. It looks normal to me. And half the time, I can tell you orange is orange. It's the moment you put orange next to green that I have a problem. But nobody knows that
no.
because most of the people that are asking me this aren't colorblind.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like between people asking me, "Hey, how many fingers am I holding up?" and "What color is this?" I'm like, just let me experience vision, please.
We ask
Yep.
that everyone in the comments respect Jay's existence and not ask.
Everyone
The other
asks how many
Both
fingers
a
they're holding up.
blind and a colorblind.
Yes. The other
There's
thing
a... Sorry,
sorry.
go ahead.
is when the kids that need glasses, because I got my glasses in kindergarten. And the story behind this, right? I hadn't been paying full attention to the teacher, had zoned out in the middle of her explaining the instructions. At that point, I was sitting like 2 or 3 rows from the front, couldn't read what she had written on the board. And so I had my hand raised for like 5-10 minutes, trying to get her attention. I didn't want to say anything because it was quiet in the room, and so I was just like sitting there waiting. So eventually I like lean over somebody's shoulder to see what we're supposed to be doing. And at that exact moment, the teacher looks over and she's like, "Okay, you're cheating. We're moving you to the back of the room." I'm like,
Oh, that makes it worse.
"No, so I'm sitting in the back of the room, can't figure out what we're supposed to be doing, and I do it again. Eventually, so at the end of all this, she calls my parents. Like we had a parent teacher meeting. I'm like, explain to them. I literally couldn't see the board. I don't know how to explain. It was blurry from where I was sitting. And at that point, we figured out I needed glasses. But trying to get to the point in a young kid's life to prove that they need glasses is infuriating. If a kindergartner needs glasses, because they're not going to explain to you, hey, I can't see very well, because to them it's normal until they find out it's not.
Right. Well, even sometimes it's bad when you're a little bit older too, because I didn't get glasses until I was about 16, right? Because I kept getting lost when I was driving. But I had been telling my mom for like 2 years prior, hey, I think I need glasses. And she would be like, no, Riley, you don't need glasses. You just want to look like your dad.
Oh, I would have had a conniption.
Which was one of those things where it's like, okay, well, maybe she's not wrong. So I'll leave it, but I'm having a problem here. It's not bad enough to really matter. But then today, right, I take off my glasses when I sit at the computer because I typically don't need them. I had gotten up from my computer to go and use the bathroom, and my friend was walking down from the other end of the hall. And he said, what are you doing up? And legitimately, I could not tell who he was because I could not see his face. So I was over here thinking, what is this random dude asking me what I'm doing up for? I am going to the bathroom, dadgummit. And then I got closer and I realized, oh, it's my friend. Hi.
He's just joshing, yeah.
I didn't mean to mean mug you.
Dude. Been there. So I dropped my glasses one time. I was at a friend's house. A lens popped out.
Oh, no.
And we couldn't get it back in. Like, couldn't get the screw and stuff back in. So, she drove me home, and another friend drove her car to pick up the person who drove me home in my car.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, on the way out the door, I ran into the screen door because I couldn't see the screen door.
You are the bug.
But also, on the way home, I was looking out the front of my car. I'm like, I'm so glad you're driving because I legitimately did not realize there was a vehicle in front of us.
Oh, no. Yep.
Like, because it was dark out. It was a black truck. And I just thought the taillights were like a stoplight. Didn't realize it was a whole truck in front of me in the dark.
I'll do it.
It's kind of like one of those moments of like, for those who played Subnautica, like a Leviathan just appearing out of the fog of war.
That's fun.
Creeps from the deep. I have a pet peeve that is typically gender specific.
Okay.
Getting asked who I'm dressing up for. I was asked this when I wore winged eyeliner to work the other day. Like, I didn't change any of my makeup except I made my eyeliner winged. And it's one of those things that happens often enough when I'm dressed just a little bit above what people expect other people to be dressed.
Yep.
And it's one of those things where it's like, can I not just be fabulous for myself? Why
Not
can
allowed.
I not just be extra fantastic today? What if I wanted my eyeliner to be sharp enough to cut somebody just for the gits and shiggles?
So, next time they do it, you need to look at them, strike your velociraptor pose, and go, oh, this? I did it for me. And then just kind of velociraptor away.
I
Just
would
look
like
at them and go, it's not always about the money, Spider-Man.
I would like to actually make friends at my workplace besides the one guy that I already know.
For what
But-
I
it's
could
worth,
probably
Riley.
make friends with mine. Hold on.
it it's not just that question, right? Because that question is the annoying one of the annoying like pimple heads of the problem, if you will.
Ah.
Because like when I was at church, a couple of the youth leaders would talk to the other girls in the youth group and be like, yeah, I don't feel like I need to have all that like mud and crap on my face just to feel like I'm pretty. I know I'm beautiful on the inside. And then they would look over at me, you know, I got my full bead on because I'm fabulous. And they would be like, oh, but we don't mean it like that, Riley. And it's like, oh, really? What did you mean it like? Huh? Were you just
Kinda-
calling me insecure when I think I'm the
Please
most secure in
enlighten
myself out of
me.
all of you? Huh?
Hmm.
Is that what that was happening? It happens all the time. Even as an adult. I'm 27 years old and it still happens where I'm like, really? Come on, girlfriend. Chill out. I don't know. That's a peeve of mine. I don't like it when people do that.
I hate it
sound
when
icky.
men complain about it. Like, oh man, I want a woman that doesn't wear makeup. I'm like, half the time you don't even know if they're wearing makeup or not.
Yes! That's so true. They're like, oh, I just want a natural girl. And then they'll show a picture like this girl. And I can tell she's wearing
A light
foundation. Not even a
Yeah.
light face. It's a heavy face. But the thing is, it's airbrushed. So you can't tell. Right?
Ah,
But
gotcha.
it's just as much makeup as what I wear, just done in a different way.
Mm.
It's just as difficult to achieve. And just as much makeup. And it drives me bonkers. It's like, are you stupid or are you stupid? Like,
I saw
people
a,
don't
uh,
naturally
stupid.
look like that. If her skin tone isn't modeled in some way, like, I guarantee you nobody's skin tone is that perfect outside of makeup. I'm sorry, it just doesn't happen. Or like lip filler too. They'll be like, I don't want a girl with all the Botox and everything, and then they'll show a picture of freaking like Kylie Jenner or whatever,
Oh
A
my
girl
god.
with Botox. Yeah.
and it's like, where are your brain
90%
cells?
plastic.
if if I took 2 of your brain cells and rubbed them together, I promise you there wouldn't be enough sparks to light a fire.
You check for brain cells, and all you get are microplastics.
That's exactly what it is. It's like,
Not the
Silicone.
microplastics.
anyway, yeah, that's my soapbox. Is like, let me be fabulous. Let me wear enough jewelry to combat, you know, become Mr. T's combatant. You know, I want to be fabulous.
Yeah. Well, more power to you. Sorry you have to deal with that.
That's okay. People
Dumb.
are just silly. It just is annoying sometimes because it's like,
right. I saw a TikTok kind of on a similar note, and it was this lady, and I guess she had gotten married somewhat recently, and basically the premise of it was she would wear like a full face of makeup, and then over time, like, basically it was insinuating that he had to earn her natural face.
mm,
So like
Mm.
over time she would wear like less and less makeup. And I'm like, I
Why are
feel
you
like
married?
that's backwards.
Oh, you bought the Remove
I don't
Foundation
even know if it's
DLC.
backwards. It's like, because I get the idea, right? Because a lot of people use makeup, like I do sometimes, as like war paint almost. Like, I'm going out, I'm going to look so fabulous, nobody can ever like touch me, kind of situation. So in a way, it sometimes is a coping skill. It's not necessarily for beauty; it's more for like almost intimidation. But like, why are you even married if you don't think he's worth your bare face? That's so dumb.
That's the thing. I don't I couldn't imagine myself getting married to someone who essentially lives behind a mask. Like, that does not sound like a good setup for marriage.
Most definitely not. No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw that and it kind of made me scratch my head. And I was scrolling through the comments and they were very entertaining. Um,
I think there's like good motivations for wearing makeup, like just wanting to accessorize, and then there's bad motivations for wearing makeup, and I feel like that's one of the bad ones.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
whatever the heck that was.
that can be said about anything. I mean,
Yeah.
application is a lot.
Right.
Like how you use stuff. Life lessons with the Brunch of Idiots. Sorry, not trying to get too far into philosophy, but it's a good life lesson. We got time for like one or two more. Any y'all got any other peeves? Jay, Aiden?
I do.
I do as well. You can go first because you spoke first.
Okay. So, every camp I had ever gone to, almost every one, for some stupid reason, the guys in the shared room, they never liked sleep. They always wanted to stay up and to be loud and annoying and keeping me up all the time.
Issues around that.
And usually that's no problem. I can sleep anywhere. Literally, one time to get away from that group, I slept in the kitchen on a tile floor. It felt great, by the way. I'm a hot sleeper.
Beautiful.
So I had a lovely time. They all got up and they were miserable, and it was sort of a serves you right, you idiot punks.
Well, yeah, of course you don't feel good. You were up until 3 o'clock in the morning.
However, there was one camp that I had gone to for like 4 years. The leader would not let me leave the room. And it was awful.
Why would they not? I mean, okay, I understand why the leader wouldn't let you leave the room. My question is, why wouldn't the leader tell the kids to shut up?
Because it's the one you're thinking of.
Is this who I'm thinking of, or is this somebody else?
Okay. Fine.
Here, let me throw this in our little chatteroo here.
Yeah. I don't want to dox anybody, but I am curious as to whom. Oh. Okay. That explains why.
Yeah.
I've never personally
They wouldn't let
had...
me leave, but they wouldn't tell anyone to shut up.
I never had any issues with him personally, but that's also because I think my personality meshes with his a little bit better than yours does.
No. We had this kid. Hold on.
Now that makes a lot more sense.
With some of the rowdier fellows as well.
Okay, when Aiden says this kid almost hit like 4 other kids when he was tearing out of the parking lot of our church, with his lifted dually pickup truck.
Didn't he also like break his brother's nose
Yes,
at some
he
point? Yeah.
At camp.
Yeah. I think we've talked about this in another episode.
Yes, we did.
Possibly.
Okay, what is Jay's pet peeve?
Oh, what was it? I had it. I forgot what it was now. Oh, that's what it was. I have long hair. People all the time tell me to cut my long hair. My hair, not yours. Leave it alone.
My hair.
Hey, Jay, you should get a haircut.
I'm going to strangle you with my hair.
Okay.
Yeah, Riley has had to deal with me over the years being like, I would like my hair longer. My parents would not. And we can't make both happy, so we just give it a little bit of length. Just hope it's enough for both parties to be happy.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
My parents will still, even now, they've gotten more used to it being long, but even now I'll still get the occasional comments like, so hey, when are you gonna get that trimmed? Like, it's fine.
When I feel like it.
She's going to wake up one day
Yes.
and gonna get all of these nailed back at him at once. This is the like, you need to cut your hair. How many fingers?
And Jay is just gonna be like, nope, I'm done. I'm done. Go
All
away.
the small things.
All the small things.
Small things. Yeah.
That's right, Winnie. You
Speaking
tell
of,
them.
Speaking of small things, Aiden, you got some words for us,
I
bud?
got a lot of words.
Let's go.
I might need to tone some words down.
You might need
No,
to
full send.
Start making like a Star Wars
Like a crawler.
for the words
That'd
because
be
they're not going to fit
beautiful.
on the screen.
Yeah, they're definitely not this
Start
time
layering
around
them.
either. Layer. I might be able to do something with that. I don't know. This broadcast was brought to you by these words. Just J. Yes. Happy birthday. The cast. The sneeze. NPC. Discord. Dopamine slap. Car stuff. How many fingers am I holding up? Blind. Makeup. Microplastics. Sleep. And my hair. Thank you for listening.
Okay, the way you said blind,
Blind.
I had to mute my microphone because
Oh.
blind.
I don't
See-
know how you do this without breaking mid-take. Because every time you do this, like,
Aiden's-
first try.
I took
Very
3
good.
years of public speaking,
I did not.
and I also did theater and acting on camera. Somehow I'm not any of those things. I'm a programmer. Whee.
Random thought to close us out. I, after editing all the episodes we've done so far, realize how many times I say like, and it bothers
Doesn't-
me. And
Ah,
Dr. Johnson,
You need the odd counter.
Bacon.
our public speaking teacher would have been so disappointed in me. But anyway, thank you all for joining us. We have been the Brunch of Idiots, and happy brunch to Tekakoi Turkey. Hopefully I said that right.
Brunch turkey.
Happy brunch. And
We'll see y'all in
remember,
the next one. Bye.
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 And remember, bye.
Bye.
Yes.